But honestly, my mind know what happened. But honestly, I have no feeling in my heart. Mama, Mama, you know I love you. Your love is like food to my soul. Sing it, baby, sing it.
Hey y'all, welcome to the channel and please subscribe if you have not already. This story is an update to a post from our community tab right here on YouTube, so be sure to check that out. One day, she was running for vice president of her class. The next, her brother watched his sister and his best friend both take their final breaths. On December 16th, 2022, 14-year-old Naterria Douglas accompanied her 16-year-old brother and his 17-year-old best friend as they did DoorDash deliveries. Her brother had recently begun driving for the company to make extra money as the family's finances had grown tight. A few hours later, around 1:09 a.m., soon after the trio left a gas station at Knight Arnold Road and Ridgeway Road in Memphis, Tennessee, someone in a black Dodge Charger opened fire. At the time, the 14-year-old was asleep in the back seat. Sadly, Naterria and the 17-year-old were struck. Her brother spotted an officer and immediately stopped him to inform of what happened. Officers said they were at a traffic stop on East Rains when a 2016 Chevrolet Cruz quickly pulled up. The driver of that car got out and told police that he and his friends had just been fired at by people in a black Dodge Charger. Unfortunately, both wounded teens succumbed to their injuries at the scene. Naterria's heartbroken mother, Irene Douglas, spoke to media sources about the incident and her close relationship with her daughter. This wasn't the first loss for the mother, who revealed she lost her best friend of 23 years to gun violence about 2 months prior. Through the devastation, Irene said she forgave the assailant.
I ain't never felt this. But honestly, my mind know what happened. But honestly, I have no feeling in my heart. It's like I'm numb. My baby, she was a great kid. Smart, funny, very intelligent, straight A student. She was running for vice president. But when I did get on the scene, I had to wait 2 hours for an investigator just to come and tell me 2 was dead on the raft.
A preliminary investigation revealed a 2019 or 2020 Dodge Charger, which was occupied by 2 men and a woman who were suspected of being involved in the incident. Authorities released photos of the persons of interest and the vehicle in question. They soon determined that the 2 men seen in the surveillance video were 19-year-old Julius Black III and 20-year-old Cameron Newsom, and arrest warrants were issued for both. During their investigation, authorities observed footage from the gas station which showed the Charger following the Cruz. The assailants followed the teens for about a mile prior to firing. Memphis police said that in the driver's seat of that Charger, wearing a brightly colored jacket, was Julius. A Crime Stoppers tip and the driver of the Cruz both identified the driver of the Charger as Julius Black. Documents indicated Newsom was seen on surveillance in a black ski mask holding an assault rifle before getting into the Dodge Charger at the gas station. On December 20th, just before 10:30 p.m., Ohio Highway Patrol troopers, assisted by local law enforcement, apprehended 4 suspects following a high-speed chase. Minutes earlier, a trooper from the Defiance Post initiated a traffic stop after checking a Dodge Charger at a high rate of speed eastbound on Route 24. The driver of the Charger failed to stop and a multi-county pursuit ensued. Ohio authorities soon informed Memphis detectives that they recovered the Charger, which previously came up as stolen, and the arrest included 2 men suspected in the incident which ended Naterria's life. Prior to that, Memphis police spoke to a woman who told officers that she saw photos on the news of her car being used in the Hummy and that her car had recently been stolen. Both men were in custody in Ohio facing unrelated charges and were scheduled to be extradited back to Memphis afterward, according to police. As of this video, the woman observed in the surveillance footage has yet to be identified or apprehended. Julius and Cameron were both charged with 2 counts of first-degree fatality, employment of a firearm with intent, and 2 attempted fatality charges. No bond has been set for either at this time. According to his arrest affidavit, during a recorded conversation that Newsom had in jail, police said that he admitted that he was at the store with Julius and that there was an argument regarding someone snitching. In that conversation, he said he was, quote, just there during the discharges and never got out of the Charger.
We need to heal. Guns ain't the killing each other. That's not the answer. That's adding insult to injury.
Memphis is home for Irene, but in the midst of so much violence, she's now considering leaving because she says it's unsafe.
People that lead this city, they need to do better.
Her goal now, spiritual healing for all of Memphis.
I'm just glad that I had an opportunity to be a mother to such an amazing, beautifully and wonderfully made, bright child.
I do hope that justice is solved. May the family and friends of Naterria Douglas and the unidentified 17-year-old find solace in the happy memories, and may their souls rest in perpetual peace. Thank you.